on, Dan, just put one on. I know it's not going to be shown in the video, but I'll know. And it's my birthday. Hi, everybody. Today's my birthday, and I wanted to do something kind of fun and celebratory, so I decided to throw a baked potato party. Now, I love potatoes in all of their various incarnations, be they French fries or a crispy latke or even a chunky mashed potato. But baked potatoes are one of my all-time favorites because you get to dress them up however you want and individualize them to your personal preference. Baked potatoes may not be the first food that you think of for a celebration menu, but they're actually perfect for a party. Not only are they about as crowd-pleasing as it gets, but they're so simple to prepare that it requires almost zero effort on your part as the host. Also, it gives you the opportunity to assemble a really cool toppings bar, which in my opinion is a really fun and interactive way to get your guests involved in the whole dinner situation. Although the concept for the toppings bar is to let everybody individualize to their own preference and personal taste, I do like to inform the conversation, so to speak, so that we're not going down a really basic and traditional path flavor-wise. So that means I'm not going to have any of the butter, sour cream, chives, bacon bits, cheddar cheese. No, thank you. I would rather use the toppings bar as an opportunity to challenge as well as intimidate my guests. I'm going to offer things like smoked trout, a wide selection of raw cow's milk cheeses, salmon roe, some of the more esoteric spices, as well as my perennial list of favorites of anchovies, capers, shallots, preserved lemon, chili flake. Okay, let's talk potatoes. First of all, it's important that you choose the right variety of potatoes. Since these are going to be baked, obviously you want to use a starchy potato, like the Idaho or russet that I have here. Now, you want to make sure that you're steering clear of anything waxy or creamy. So no Red Bliss, no Yukon Gold, definitely no fingerlings, and don't even think about using sweet potatoes. They are a completely different animal and just do not belong in this situation at all. Now, when you're selecting your potatoes, make sure you get the really big ones. After all, these need to serve as an entree. Now, a good rule of thumb to follow is that each potato should be the size of your face. So next you want to oil up your potatoes to get them ready to go in the oven. Just give them a good rub with the oil and lube them on up. Be careful though, they get really slippery. So set your oven as high as it will go, about 1,000 degrees. You want to make sure that your potatoes get a really dark and charred exterior. I've gone ahead and removed my baked potatoes from the oven. I then let them cool and shrivel up like old men. Okay, it's time for my favorite part, which is the toppings bar. I like to keep things really simple when it comes to presentation. I am definitely not one of those style over substance kind of people that you see on Instagram who like place things on an old oak plank or in a bunch of faux antique apothecary jars. That is just totally not my jam. And as you know, my whole philosophy is like nothing fussy. So that being said, I'm just going to lay everything out on the counter here or onto a table where it's accessible by everybody and they can serve themselves. After all, I am not anybody's mother. Okay, everybody, on to the party. Time to celebrate. Since none of my actual friends could bother to show up today for my birthday, I decided to dress up my baked potatoes into baked potato friends. This guy looks like he's going to end up drinking too much and throw up all over my couch. This one I call Adam because he looks like my ex-boyfriend who also had a fro. What a fun way to celebrate my birthday. I've really enjoyed this. I'm gonna now pour myself a big glass of vodka to go with my baked potato. Mmm, delicious.